Alright, hey guys, what's up? I'm joined again by my friend Scott to try some more beer. This is probably going to be a reoccurring thing since every time I want to share a beer, I call Scott. So we're going to take a look tonight at the Chimay Triple. It's the Chimay White. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
Chimay,
whatever. Everybody has their own way of saying it.
Yeah,
I don't really care. It's beer.
Right. And it's technically a Trappist.
Yeah,
I guess.
it's Trappist style. Made in Belgium.
Yeah, it's they're triples, they're white. They also make a blue and a red.
Yeah.
Similar bottle. And this one is 8% ABV, and it's supposed to be a triple. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what we got. All right, we'll start with the appearance of this beer. And first thing I noticed is it's very, very hazy. And a lot of carbonation coming up, and also it sticks to the glass pretty well is what I noticed.
Yeah, it's I don't know how to describe it. Golden color, golden copperish yellow.
Right. Yeah. The color. Yeah. The color's not.
I've got a couple little floating yeasty particles in it.
Yeah. Yours has the yeast, and I can see
it.
Well. But yeah, it's definitely.
It's good for you.
Right. The colors are definitely hazy, golden color, and overall an okay looking beer. Nothing amazing, but pretty
good. Looks good for a Belgian.
Right. Pretty good looking. Let's give this thing a smell. Up front for me, it's got that, I guess not typical, but it's got the Belgian yeast characteristics. And I'm getting a little bit of tiny funkiness to this one, just that earthy kind of smell, but pretty interesting.
Yeah, definitely the standard Belgian, like clove, almost like a banana-like fruitiness.
Right,
and like a real powdery yeast behind it.
Right. I'm not getting a ton of hops. I mean, you can tell some are in it, but it's not something that's blowing you away with hops.
Oh.
But
I don't really think they're there to be hoppy.
Right, yeah. It's a little sweet. But yeah, pretty decent smelling, I think.
Oh yeah.
Alright guys, here we go. Cheers. Highly carbonated.
Yes, sir.
It kind of fizzles on your tongue a little bit.
That is fantastic, though.
Yeah, I enjoy it. And I'm getting the alcohol, which I was kind of surprised. For me, yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm getting a little bit of the alcohol as it goes down.
A little bit, but
it's 8%, but
yeah, it's definitely a good beer. It's very, very smooth. Like a little grainy in the middle, but most of it is the yeast. It is like right up front. It's sweet, but not like cloyingly sweet.
Right. It has the definite Belgian characteristics, that yeast, but it also, I don't think the yeast is overpowering, because some of the Belgian beers I drink, I just think the yeast, there's just too much of that taste in there. But I think this hits it pretty well.
There's some dark fruit in there.
Yeah,
too.
It's got a lot of complexity to it, and I think we'll let it warm up and kind of see where it goes from there. But I think definitely a pretty good beer so far.
Oh yeah.
Okay guys, we are back with our final thoughts and our rating on the Chimay White, their Trappist Triple, coming in at 8% ABV. And overall, I'm pretty impressed. I haven't had any of their beer. This is my first one. Scott brought it over, so yeah, I'm enjoying it, definitely.
Glad you liked it.
Yeah, so I guess picking up notes that are different from the original taste. I get the clove, not a lot of it. He's getting a banana taste. I already explained that. I don't really get that. I'm getting a more of, I guess, bubblegum flavor. Not strong, but definitely a bubblegum flavor, probably from the yeast.
Yeah.
So what are you getting?
That's pretty standard Belgian. I'm getting like fig, raisin, the standard dark fruits that you get in a lot of triples and doubles and whatnot.
Right, and it's
the yeast is very powdery, but I get that in pretty much every Belgian I drink. So
right, and I think it like I said, it's a little bit dry, not overly dry, but it's definitely very carbonated, and I think it's pleasing on the palate. It goes down, I think it's not. I wouldn't say it's easy to drink, but I think it's
for being 8%.
8%, I'd say. Well, for an 8% beer, yeah, it's easy to drink. You could drink,
sure,
quite a few of these and not have fatigue on your palate.
It'd probably be a bad idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink a lot of these, but overall, think about your rating. I think I'm gonna give this one a B+. it's definitely a solid example of the style, and pretty readily available.
Yeah,
around
very
8%. And, you know,
very.
it's pleasing on the palate. I don't think the flavors are in your face blowing you away, but I don't think that's what they're going for in this beer. I think,
No,
you know,
I
it's
think,
a solid drinking
yeah.
beer with some good flavors.
I think they really made one that was just a step up from the red. I mean, the red's a good beer on its own, but I really think the white, they just wanted to say, hey, let's up the flavor a little bit more without making it ridiculous. And I mean, if that's what they were going for, man, they did a good job.
They did a solid
They did a good job.
And what would you rate this?
I give it a B plus.
B plus.
I don't like rating the same as you, but
yeah,
you know,
every beer we've rated has been the same, but
I'm sure we'll find one that I'm gonna disagree with you completely.
Yeah, we'll find some style that we disagree on, but I honestly think our tastes are pretty similar. So
yeah.
I think you get a different aspect from having you here. You know, just me. I think
Right.
we have different tastes that we get in the beer, but I think overall,
Yeah.
you know, our likes are the same.
For sure.
So the Chimay White Triple 8% ABV gets a B plus from Scott and a B plus from me. So if you guys have had this one, let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Cheers.